Thank you. So a lot of titles are on the line tonight. Every title, in fact, except for the women's tag team titles. They are not on the line because the women's world champion is half of the tag team champion, so we are not going to make her defend both titles in one night. Not yet, anyway. But yeah, lots of titles on the line tonight. This is actually going to be the opening match, one of the few matches. Thank you. One of the few matches that doesn't have a title or something on the line tonight. We're going to have 2 8-man and 8-women ladder matches to determine who the Money in the Bank winners are. That is the whole point of this whole show. And then, I don't know. We haven't seen it because we haven't exactly had Money in the Bank holders. We are going to also have world titles later with the men and the women. Will the winners of those matches cash that in tonight? Don't know. McWayne, you and Danny will be going after the men's TSW Tag Team Championships tonight. You've got a slightly different look because somebody called you another wrestler, and I do not want that to happen. Jane, welcome to the stream. I'm excited. This is going to be a good one. Jane will be going after the women's Intercontinental title tonight. Ozzy gets her rematch for the world title. Stretchy, what is going down? Now, I do have...
The contest is a triple threat match. Making his way to the ring, representing the Doom Brigade from New York, weighing in at 271 pounds, Herbert.
Danny, welcome to the stream, brother. You and McWayne will be going after the men's TSW Tag Team Championships tonight against the Maniacs. We do have some more wrestlers made. One of them will make their debut tonight. That will be Grady. But on Monday Night Wrestling, Stretchy will be making his debut. Haven't quite got it all done yet, but that'll give me one more day to get it fixed up. Should be pretty cool. McWayne's got a pretty neat mask now to match the rest of the Legends tag team.
First, representing the Four Horsemen from England, weighing in at 234 pounds, Dangerous Dave.
Dave making his way down to the ring as the leader of the Horsemen. Now, him and Herbie have had quite a few classic matches, but this is going to be a three-way where Cross is also involved in this match right now, tonight. I think everybody in the stream right now does have a wrestler, and most of you are wrestling tonight. I think so far it's only Stretchy who isn't, but Stretchy will be back in the action very, very soon.
And from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 280 pounds,
Cross making his way down to the ring, got that big skull shirt on. Looks like he could just... It's funny, originally when I made Cross was made off of Goldberg. This time I didn't do it. I went a different route. Cross still a big boy though. Here we go, and I'm pretty sure this is a straight-up triple threat match, not an elimination. We will see, though. We will see the first time somebody gets pinned exactly what kind of match this is going to be. Now, Wayne in this is going to give up quite a bit of size to Herbie and to Cross. But as the leader of the Horsemen, Dave is very resilient. So we will see how it goes. What I thought, I couldn't believe it, but I thought Herbie kind of gave Cross the sign and said, hey, let's double team this guy right here. I was like, nah, I didn't do that. And that is exactly what he did. But Wayne kind of recovers as Herbie turns on Cross. And now Dave, no, Cross is going to get the better of him. So we're still very early in this match. And that's exactly, if I was Herbie, what I would do. I would have kind of backed up. Let those two guys battle it out. I might not have stayed in the ring to get clobbered by Cross, but I would have backed up and let those two play it out for a little bit, wear each other out, and then got in there. Yeah, and it's funny. If you go back and you watch what happened, Herbie looked at Cross and was like, he did this. And I was like, no, that's weird. I've never seen that. Well, we've seen it now. We have seen it now. Now, Dave does not want to be getting too many things done to him, right? Like, he's got to stay on the offense. He can't get caught up and start getting hammered. Now, Herbie saw it coming, but I don't think he believed that Dave was actually doing that. So in disbelief, he ends up hitting Herbie. 1, 2, and only a 2 count. Thank you. I thought the YouTube down in the corner was kind of a funny touch, so I put it in there. Gruning, welcome to the stream. Gruning's working on getting himself a wrestler then too. I like where your head's at. And there it is. Not very good work on the cameraman's part, but Cross eliminates Dave, and now it's down to a one-on-one. So it was a triple threat elimination match. Thought it might have just been a triple threat, but oh well. I've been wrong before. I'll be wrong again. I'm telling you, having all of season 1 to kind of figure out how to put the tattoos and all the different things on was kind of good, because you look at some of the tattoos now, like and being able to start from that perspective, they are a lot better, I think. Now Cross trying to work through, looks like Herbie had him up in the version of the rack, but fights through it, and Cross back on the offense. And the thing with these two wrestlers, they have a lot of really powerful moves, so they get into match really quick. What's funny, this is just kind of like the appetizer too, because from here on out, title belts are on the line, Money in the Bank briefcases are on the line. Those matches will happen early. The world title matches will happen late. Will that play into it? We don't know. We've seen it happen before to Boom, where he won a world title, and GCRock immediately came in, cashed in his briefcase, and beat Boom. Boom won the world title, never touched a world title belt. Huh? Like, how's that? How is that even possible? Crazy. He still, to this day, is the only champion to have never touched the world title belt and be the world champion. Now, since then, he's won the belt. And a 2 count down onto Herb. Now Herbie kind of taking control, letting it fly, has Cross up in the corner, runs his head into that ring post, puts him down, and there he goes. We've seen him do this move before, kind of a blind belly to belly, right, bam, right on top. We'll call that We call that the splashes, but that's like the blind splashes. And that is Herbie's finishing move. He rolls them up. 1, 2, 3, and Herbie walks away with the very first victory tonight at Money in the Bank. Digital Dogs is going to be going after a title belt tonight himself. Oh, and here we go. Grady making his debut tonight. We've seen Sentinel before. Angel's going to be going after it, but right now the TSW Intercontinental title belongs to Max, the Beast, on the right side of your screen right now. So he hasn't had a lot of title defenses yet. He has a tough matchup tonight, though, going against these three. And these three are kind of newcomers, in Season 2. So we could have people getting right into the mix right away for that world title belt. The Intercontinental title belt is the gateway to the world title. Yeah. Yeah, I think Simba, too. Simba should be going for, let's see what we got tonight. Simba's going to be going after the Money in the Bank. He'll be one of the 8 TSW wrestlers going after the Money in the Bank. So if he can hit that, get the Money in the Bank, you can challenge for the world title then at any time you want. GCRock will be in that match. Boom, Sifter, Kedri's going to be there. Father Time. Have we seen Father Time yet? Season 2? Have you guys seen the new version of Father Time? It's not just an 8-man match either. It's an 8-man ladder match.
The following contest is a fatal 4-way Extreme Rules match and is for the Intercontinental Championship. Introducing the challenger from Nashville, Tennessee, weighing in at 240 pounds,
Grady G, but American. Making his way down to the ring. Actually, that's kind of amazing. In his debut match in TSW Wrestling, he is going after the Intercontinental title belt tonight. It's kind of funny. I had a completely different thing going on. Digital, you've won plenty of matches. It's just weird on TV. You don't tend to. But yeah, you win plenty of matches. It's what I used to call the Herbie syndrome, but now Herbie's been winning matches here lately. So,
Puerto Rico, weighing in at 225 pounds,
Angel normally down in the chat, but I haven't seen him in here yet. But he's going to make his way down to the ring and get his first shot at the Intercontinental title belt. I really dig his jacket, though. Like, at first, but before I changed the colors of the jacket, I was like, yeah, just a jacket, right? And then when I found out all the different color variations of that jacket, I was like, oh, I like it. I like what it's doing. I like this version of it anyway.
And introducing the challenger from Virginia, weighing in at 278 pounds, the Blueprint Big Sinister.
Sentinel making his way down to the ring. Sentinel made his own character, and this is typically what happens. Because there's so many of us, I can't let too many things or too many people wear the same type of clothing or have the same move sets or do the. So I go and I typically have to recreate the move sets and the different stuff. So I freshen it up a little bit. But what I do is I try to take your idea and just kind of enhance it a little bit. So I'll tell you another thing, and I don't know if it's going to be a month, if it's going to be 2 months, if we can never make it work. I am actually really, it is going to take me getting my computer in, but I am trying to get a second commentator. But it's going to take a computer to be able to do that, but get a second commentator doing these shows with me. I've got a couple people that we've been working on. Now I just have to get the means to do it.
And introducing the champion, representing the Doom Brigade from Wolverhampton, England, weighing in at 295 pounds. He is the Intercontinental Champion, the Machine, Max.
Man, Max always got to make sure his hair is looking sharp. Kind of like Frankie Two Fingers here. It's not easy to get up and get my hair looking like this every single day. That somehow I manage. And Max always walks out, and he's got to run his fingers through it, make sure it's standing up just right. And if you remember at the beginning, the very first belt that Totes brought out was not that. I actually went and redesigned the entire Intercontinental belt because I didn't like how it looked. It didn't look Intercontinental title belt enough, I didn't think. No, I don't think he has. I think he's always had black hair. I think. Pretty sure. This is a sharp-looking title belt now, though. That's the kind of thing, like, you're like, if I can't win the world title, I need to win the Intercontinental title. That's what it's there for. That is your bridge to the world title and the Money in the Bank as well. So Max and Angel squaring off first thing. Grady and Sentinel getting after it. Now, you are going to have to pin or submit 3 people to advance on. And it's funny when you look at Grady's gimmick. That really wasn't the gimmick that I had. I've had Grady made for a couple days as well. And we were going to start this an hour earlier, and I went back and changed the whole thing, and that's kind of what we came out with, because he asked me one particular question, if I could make a custom shirt that said G, but American. I'm like, well, all right, we can do that, and then it forced me to change his whole gimmick. And I'm telling you, Sentinel looks like the Blue Meanie. That dude could wrestle too. He's a big dude and could wrestle. Good part of wrestling history. Max now, though, switches over to Sentinel. Sentinel had Grady going. Angel was still trying to go after Max. Notices that Grady got over in the corner, wasn't doing anything, so now getting after it. And Max just going through, cleaning some house. Huge right hand takes Angel right off his feet. Gets a 2 count, and that's pretty good for being this early in the match. And super kick from Grady. Grady did not appreciate getting thrown out of the ring, but that was Angel who did it. And Angel reverses it back around. was not aware this was a hardcore match. But the referee's watching and he's letting it go, so he's going to let it go. I guess why not let it fly, right? I almost forgot which title belt we were going after. Yeah, Sentinel dyed his hair blue. Holy Moses, what was that move? Grady did some running maneuver, jumped out over the top of the rope, came up, was coming down, and landed it. It was hard to see it from this angle, but he landed it. One. Gets a 1 count on Angel. I wasn't sure who was getting pinned. Max was polite enough to wait, though. So they figured out what was going on. Now Angel's like, I got to get out of here. Let me get after Sentinel. No, Angel don't want to get after. No. Oh, okay, now he does. For a second, there's only 2 people wanted to fight. Max pins Grady. 1, 2, 3.
Has been eliminated.
And Max, I must have missed it, but had to have put him in the F5 in order to get him out. Sentinel going for it. And why would Max break it up? I have no idea. Like, I wouldn't break it up, but maybe Max is like, no, I'm going to pin everybody. I am the champ. Might have been a bad move, though. And so far, Sentinel's the only one that has been going after the weapons, but didn't come out with anything. Rowdy, welcome to the stream. What's going on, brother? 2. And Angel gets a 2 count on Max. I bet you Max is regretting his decision to help Angel out earlier when Sentinel was trying to pin him. And now there is a sledgehammer out. And I don't think Max realized, or Angel realized Max was also in the ring. This is the only part where I think they got to fix the logic in the game when there's an odd number of players and they just keep hitting each other and they don't let the other guy do the move. Like, what do they care what the other guy does? You know what I mean? I get why not let it fly, but why not let somebody else do something too? Angel rolls up Sentinel, though. 2, 3. And either Max or Angel are going to be our Intercontinental Champion. So Rowdy will put his world title belt on the line tonight against the New World Order's leader, Rob Simpson, in a mano-a-mano match. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Max is a nasty character. Nasty character. He will get after you and cause some damage. And that's kind of what all the members of Doom like to do. They just like to damage. And now goes for the pin. 1, 2. And that was a slam famous by Kurt Angle called the Angle Slam. They called it the Olympic Slam for a while. And I think Angel was thinking about going under the ring and getting something. Max like, we don't have time for this. I didn't lace up my butt-kicking boots for nothing tonight. That was my favorite tool in the Army, was the sledgehammer. And see, he'll do it again. Look at that. Torpedoes him head first right into that side pole. Now he's throwing him sideways, got him in the ribs, and now head first right into the pole. Angel, though, Just a great effort to stay conscious, and now, while he's swinging, reverses it back around. Is this going to be the thing he needs? He's got Max up. Brings him down. Is he going to go for the pin here? Doesn't. Looks like he's going to, no, going under the ring. Finds Totes McGoat's bat and, oh, splits Max's head wide open. And it's just delivering bat shot after bat shot. That will, oh, hits him right in the scunion again. Oh, and a third time and a fourth time. Max, I do not even know how Max is still conscious either. Angel going to town. I have never seen anybody in the history of anything take this many bad shots ever. And then he throws it down like he's like, hey, I'm tired of it. 1, 2, and how does that happen? I don't even think Max realizes what's going on right now. And just in the number of matches he's been in, it's pure instinct for him to kick out. He hears 1, 2, and he just kicks out. But, oh, my God, what a crazy... Is he going to win it? 1, 2, and Angel kicks out. And neither one of these guys, they're like, I'm not having it. They both want to leave with that belt. That's pretty good for a big guy. Did the old back flippy. Hits another angle slam. 1, 2, 3, and what a crazy match. I'm telling you right now, after seeing that, I think Max and Angel will be going one-on-one.
Here is your winner, and still Intercontinental Champion, the Machine, Max.
The first time you could actually see blood running down the face of Max. You can't see where it's all going. It's got to be probably pulling up inside of that mask. But Max retains the TSW Intercontinental title belt. And holy Jesus, normally you see somebody get hit 2 or 3 times with something and that's it. But not tonight. Tonight we just witnessed like 47 hits with a baseball bat, and somehow Max still walked away with that title belt. Now, this is going to be the ladies' 8-woman ladder match for the Money in the Bank. If you don't know what that is a briefcase that gives you the right at any time to cash the contract that's inside, and that contract is for the women's world title. So, whoever wins this right now, later on tonight, because they are the holder, they could cash it in before, they could cash it in after, they could cash it in during, they could cash it in at any time. Will they do it? Don't know. I mean, I don't think it would be a huge benefit for anybody to do it. If you go through an 8-person ladder match, this is about to get real. You know what I mean? So you're already going to be tired. And so does it give you the advantage to take on the world title holder, even if you did it after the match? I don't know. We'll have to see. Oh, that is terrible, Rowdy. But at least you can see it. At least we have that. Yeah, and we've been doing a lot of tweaks to these wrestlers, and we're starting to get them dialed in. I mean, even now, body size, heights, weights, attires, movesets, we're starting to get things dialed in quite nicely, which is good. Good, good. I'm very excited about it. So this is what this pay-per-view is all about. Money in the Bank, the briefcase. You can see it. It's hanging over the ring right there with the purple briefcase. Or pink, did I say purple? Pink briefcase, that's what I meant. The ladders are being placed on the outside of the ring. You got to bring them inside and crawl up to get it.
Woman ladder match. Making her way to the ring, representing the Ministry of Darkness from the Wasteland,
Crimson, just an intimidating wrestler, by far the largest female wrestler we have in TSW. The sister of Kane. And she just stepped over the top rope. She's like, I don't have time to go in between the ropes. I'm just going to step over them. Never in the history of women's wrestling has there been a wrestler step over the top rope. Until Crimson, right now. This might also be the last time in the main event. Might be the last time we see the old NWO in TSW Wrestling.
Representing the NWO from Austin, Texas, one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, the Warrior Princess, Kylee Watson.
So because the other half of the Women's World Tag Team titles is the World Champion, and she is defending the World title tonight against Ozzy, that kind of freed up Kylie's card, so Kylee makes her way down to the ring to get her shot at that Money in the Bank briefcase that's hanging up above the ring right now, which will give her a shot at the World title. So if Cheyenne happens to lose, Kylee happens to win, I mean, they could, even tonight, could win back that world title and bring the world title right back to the NWO. We'll have to see how it goes.
Representing the NWO from Bad Street, Atlanta, Georgia, Ali Wagner.
Allison Watson, in quite a unique entrance, making her way down to the ring as well. And I don't think the NWO women are going to care about there being another NWO person in there, because there can be only one winner. And I'm sure they will get it on just like they would get it on with anybody else. If they want a shot at that world title, that's what they got to do. This is what happens a little bit, though. You get 8 created wrestlers coming down to the ring. In between entrances, it takes a little bit to load it in. That is a heck of a shot. That's a pretty cool shot with the briefcase over the top of the arena like that. I don't think anybody besides Crimson that's in this match has actually won the world title. So this is kind of exciting. Outside Crimson getting another shot. And if you remember,
and from Arlington, Texas, the Women's Television Champion, the Witch.
Ozzy's big goal in all of this, and she's going to have to win the world title back to do it tonight, but her big goal in all of this is to beat every single woman in TSW Wrestling with the world title belt on the line, and she has gone through quite a few of them. Witcher making her way down to the ring with her very unique entrance, motorcycle, and that television title around her waist. Now, I told you that every title belt's on the line except for the women's tag team titles. That is true. And the television titles. I told you, television titles are not getting defended at pay-per-views. They will only be defended on television. So our Monday Night Wrestling, Thursday Night Wrestling, they will be there. But you can bet your bottom dollar that our television champions, without their titles on the line, will be in our pay-per-views.
From New York, Fenwick.
I don't know what it is, but if you look, it's something about the face, like the thing where, like, Phoenix looks like it could be a real person coming down to the ring. Like some of them do, but it's like a different level. I don't even know how to explain it. It's like you could be watching real TV is what I'm saying. Like, she's coming down, like the character model, like you could be watching TV. It's crazy. Like photo something, you know? TJones making her way down to the ring.
Kansas, TJones.
You ever watch the XCOM series? TJones also has the pigtails. So she said, where's the pigtails? So we brought them back this season. She's got them back. Her finishing move, and all of their finishing moves aren't really going to matter in this match, but she has a finishing move called the Golden Hammer. And that thing is crazy. She comes off the top rope, grabs your head on the way down, and delivers the 3 worst initials in wrestling inside of a wrestling ring, a DDT. Off the top rope. Crazy. It would kill you if that, like, real life, somebody jumps off the top rope, grabs you, and drives your head with that same force into the... I don't think you get up from that. I think somebody at that point's collecting insurance policies. So Kezzaboo's kind of the same thing. Like if you just like the neck down, like it's very photo. It's something about the jacket. It's something like very photorealistic is the thing I'm looking for, where you're like, it could be the thing.
The Spitfire Warriors from Wolverhampton, England, Kezzaboo.
So Kezzaboo making her way down to the ring. Now, some of these ladies have had world title shots, but have never won them. So this contract for the TSW women's title and your ability to choose when you cash it in and how you cash it in, that's huge. It will give you your best shot at winning a world title. Like right now, if you were to get your title shot, like for instance, Rob Simpson's getting his title shot tonight against Rowdy. The thing is, Rowdy knows he's coming. So he can kind of prepare for it and figure out what he's done in the past and kind of get things set up, right? However, the Money in the Bank winner, you don't know when they're coming. They cash that contract at any time. Probably not at a restaurant, but, you know, any other time when you're in a ring. They could cash it in before the show even starts, and you know about that. I don't always like that. That doesn't seem very strategic. You know what I mean?
And representing Legacy from the City of Angels, Ms.Scorpion.
So they changed their name from the Empire of Pain to Legacy. And I think it's more fitting knowing that Singh had trained these wrestlers. So it's a little bit, I don't know. I just think it's a lot more fitting, the Legacy. So they changed the name of their team to Legacy. Same three women, Miss Scorpion, Miss Frost, and Miss Nightmare. Still trained by Singh, still the whole 9 yards. All three of them do have a different look, because Sting's face paint isn't in the game anymore. So you have to do some pretty inventive things to get it kind of close. And I think we have finally got through all the entrances. It is time. The only way to win this match is kind of what TJ started doing right there. Go get you a ladder. Put it up in the center of the ring. Climb up that ladder and disconnect that briefcase. Once that briefcase is disconnected and in your hands, you are the winner and the match ends. So, like always, we will try to zone you in on some of the action that's going on, but there are so many things going on right now. You almost got to find the one that you like and just follow that one for a little bit. Witcher right now, though, on the outside, getting the best of Kylee. You can see Ms.Scorpion. Ms.Scorpion getting that ladder into the ring. Now 2 ladders into the ring. There's still one setting up on the outside. Allison trying to get it set up. Kezzaboo going after her. Oh, what is this? TJ manhandling Ms.Scorpion. Fenig sneaks up there. The ladders are... One of them looks like it's almost out of the ring right now. Miss Scorpion's like, I'm going to try to get this ladder. Fenig says, no, you are not, ma'am. Now, the ladders can be set up anywhere, which makes it a challenge to get it set up if you're really playing the game when we are not. But makes it a challenge to get it set up in the middle so you can get up and get that briefcase. Allison with that ladder. I mean, she started to go up there, set it up and said, Fenig watching those two fight, decides to roll out. TJones gets the ladder. See what I mean? It's almost too hard to call in that fashion. Plus, you can also use these ladders, climb up to the top of them and come off the top of the ladder. Dang, Crimson's almost as tall as that ladder is. Now, Miss Scorpion gets up there, and she's now trying to get that briefcase off of the ladder. You can see, unfortunately, the minigame that goes on with that. Again, it's the computer playing the minigame. And Miss Scorpion comes down. Allison catches her and smashes her down to the ground. However, Crimson immediately on Allison for her troubles. Fenig is like, let me try. And quickly, Crimson just pushes that ladder over. Phoenix goes off the top. And in this, size is not going to matter. Size is not going to matter. We have wrestlers of all sizes going after the Money in the Bank, and size is not going to be a factor that determines like who's going to win, who's going to lose, or who's got advantages. It is probably going to have to take multiple people going up that ladder to get that briefcase to come down. Can she reach? Shinawi. But we don't see what's going on inside the ring either. It sounds like Crimson came off that ladder though. Kezzaboo now at the ladder. Kylee gets out. Yep. Nobody in the ring. Will Phoenix notice that nobody's in the ring? She doesn't, but Kylee does. Kylie's like, hey, let's get this over here. I don't know. I don't think it's... that's not in the right spot. And Phoenix using that ladder as a weapon. So many ladders right now. There are 3 ladders. There might be a 4th over there. I can't see if there is or not. Kylee steps in, steps out, pulls the old okey-doke. The old okey-doke right on Crimson. And now I think that will do it. Can Allison get to the top of that ladder? Sees Ms.Scorpion coming, stops her. And Kylee misses it, but Allison choke slam. So many ladders. There's so many ladders right now. Butcher says, let me get it in on this ladder action. But Allison sees that. Phoenix down, Kylee down, Kezzaboo and Crimson going after it. I don't know how Kezzaboo withstood that. And there is no submissions. There is no pins. And TJones sets the ladder up. Allison walks up the ladder. And Allison trying to get, but TJones runs up that ladder. Now a fight ensues on top of the ladder. TJ using that ladder to her advantage and running Allison's head right off the top of it. They push the ladder out. TJ holding on to it. I don't think anybody's really there to catch her, and she falls straight down to the ground. That's going to be something we want to keep an eye on. Make sure that she is not injured, because that could blow out a knee, that could twist an ankle. No telling what that could do. That is a very tall height to be falling from, even if you're falling into the ring. Plus, you got ladders hanging everywhere. If you could land the wrong way on a ladder, Phoenix goes up to the top. I think Crimson's like, I'll meet you up there. Phoenix and Crimson going after it. Phoenix gets her head knocked right off the top of it. The other girls can't go. Witcher's trying to hit her. Puts her in the Witch's brew. Phoenix gets Crimson off, and now going after that briefcase again. But Crimson says, get out of here. Power bombs her down to the ground. Kezzaboo letting it fly with the ladders. And Crimson's kind of been the one that's been cleaning up the mess like a relief pitcher. But then Kylee flies off the top rope. Everybody's on the ground. Who knows what's going on? These Money in the Bank ladder matches, there's always so much going on. But remember, they can really take a toll And one of the things that happened earlier tonight with Max getting hit that many times with the baseball bat, you can be injured in this game and be out. Not forever, but I mean, you could be out, unable to wrestle. So these kind of matches, though, that could happen to you inside the match, so something to keep our eye on. Kylee was trying to get that briefcase off. Phoenix, though, says, I'll meet you up here. And Phoenix has been spending a large portion of the time fighting off the top of that ladder and goes down. TJ knocks the ladder out from Kylee. And Phoenix says, I got to get back in on this ladder again. Wow. TJ's like, look, I don't think that's in the right spot, but it'll be interesting if she gets up here. Can she reach it? No. Witcher, though, goes and finds her. Also sees Ms.Scorpion coming. Gets her, but they got to get that ladder moved in the right position if they want to go up and make any headway on getting that briefcase out. A lot of back and forth stuff going on, where sometimes it almost seems like an assembly line, where one person's fighting this person, then they're down to the next person, then that other person, and then this. Guys, remember, drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, turn on the bell notification so you don't miss any time we go live, and share the video. If you got a Twitter account, you got a Facebook account, you got an account you can share off of, share the video. Let's get more people in here watching this crazy match unfold. And the winner will have the Money in the Bank title. You can tell the ladies are getting up a lot slower when they get knocked down. That's part of what happens in matches like this. They have to wear each other down. Sometimes, oh, I've never seen that happen before. Now, Crimson up top by herself. I don't think anybody exactly sees it coming. Okay, TJ sees it coming. Kezzaboo back up top, gets her this time. Phoenix putting TJ in the rise from the ashes. Kezzaboo knocks Crimson down, but then Kylee knocks the whole ladder out from everybody. Crimson looked like she was trying to get it set back up, instead decided to use it as a weapon. Phoenix with good ladder placement right there. And Crimson just bumped into the ladder. That's how big Crimson is. She just bumped into it and knocked it over. Ms.Scorpion laying the smack it down on everybody with that ladder. It's funny. They don't let them stay down for long enough. You know what I mean? That's part of the issue. But I think I've got an idea on how to fix some of that. I've seen these ladder matches that go super quick. And then I've seen them take a second, like they are right now. See, like the ladder, that's too easy to fall down on the ladder. That's something I think they should fix. Ms.Scorpion hits both of them with the ladder. I don't know what TJ was doing. But see, we're kind of rooting for somebody to get at least a few more of those dots. Let's get it down to the one dot. Because we can see the mini game going on. Now see, Phoenix, there's just a line of people who are like, let me get up this ladder. And oh! That is how that would happen. But power bomb off the top. Ms.Scorpion, though, trying to graduate to level 2. Phoenix not having it. See, this is the part where then Phoenix should go after, but by the time one knocks off another, other people are already up. It's crazy. Ms.Scorpion saw that coming, though. Got out of the way. Allison down. Kezzaboo looks like she's going to go. Nope. Phoenix rolled out of the way just in the nick of time. Just in the nick of time. Crimson was coming for Phoenix. And a double stomp. Kezzaboo down on the ground on the outside. Thought Crimson was down. Oh, big DDT right in the center of the ring. Kylee trying to get the center of the ring cleared out so she can get a ladder in there. Ms.Scorpion trying to do the same thing. Kylee sees that. Gets her out of there. Kezzaboo, Phoenix up, Phoenix down. And Kylee letting them hands fly on TJ. Too much stuff, though. That's what I'm saying. Find your person. Follow your person. I was going to say, I don't think the ladder's in the right place. I don't think they could reach. I was wrong. Kezzaboo found a way to reach it. So now Allison goes up the ladder and looks like there's a choke slam getting ready to happen. Or maybe both ladies coming down. Well, both ladies come down. The ladder gets thrown, but TJ stops it. And Crimson just stood there. I don't think she saw that coming. Yeah, crazy stuff going on. And now we have 4 ladders in the ladder match. TJ said 3 was not enough. We need 4. Crimson sets up the ladder. TJ gets 1 out. Ms.Scorpion. TJ doesn't see that coming. And look at TJ, though. TJ trying to get that ring cleared out. But every time she clears out one, there comes another. Witcher, though, gets the ladder set up just in time for TJ to climb it. But TJ climbing that ladder awful slow now. And I'm telling you, we just want some women to at least get it close. Like, we would want them, there we go. Like, stop paying attention to the people on the ladder. I'm going to tell you, whoever wins this has earned themselves a title shot, and I would not use that briefcase tonight. This match has been taking its toll on all the women. I would not. It's so ridiculous. Like the logic thing, there's got to be some things that they switch about the logic. Like Kylee hit Witcher. Witcher wasn't even really stunned, and Kylee hit her one time and said, oh, stunned, I'm going up the ladder. But she knew that she wasn't going to be stunned. So she should have stayed on her, knocked her down, then could have got up and then maybe, did something. So there are little logic things that I do hope they fix inside the game. I don't think it would be that tough. Maybe it is. Who knows? But this is no doubt an insane match. There's been some crazy highlights, and I think every one of them has had their own highlight. There's been a time where TJ was on top. There's been times where Allison is on top. Like that. Why would you do that? You know what I mean? Now, Phoenix's part I get. Phoenix gonna get after it again. She is now all the way up on the top rope. Comes down on top of Kylee. That's another moment. Witcher, though, takes advantage of this. TJ went for the golden hammer. Nobody home. And Kezzaboo knocked right down on top of that ladder. That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Make sure that they don't hurt themselves doing this. Alice, this is the time to set the ladder up. Set the ladder up. There you go, Crimson. Set up the ladder. Like when everybody's out not paying attention, that's when you set up the ladder. Slam after slam after slam going on. Powerbomb. Now nobody, of course they did. Witcher noticed that people noticed. So got back down. Now can she get up? I think the most we're ever going to do is 4 in these ladder matches. This 8-person ladder match could have been the entire show. It could have been the entire pay-per-view. Now nobody sees Crimson, thank God. The Crimson's got to be quicker than this. Come on. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, they're not even close to getting the thing off. And now everybody's, like, so concerned what's going on. Like, there should be a thing, like, where you stay down for longer. Like, they're already back up. You fell off a ladder. Stay down. We're well into this match. Multiple finishing moves have happened on multiple people. I don't know. This is on another level. Now we have 3 ladders in the match and all the competitors. I'm not even kidding. If I was one of the people, I'd be like, yeah, I'm just going to wait. I'm going to bide my time a little bit. See, right there, that could have been a serious injury on Kezzaboo, falling down on the corner of that ladder. Never know how that could have went. Like, I'm not kidding. I'm going to give this like 5 more minutes, and then that's it. If nobody can figure out how to do this, then they can't figure it out. Like this, you're getting ridiculous. This is, I told you I would not let it do this again for an hour. Like, ridiculous. Thank you. Oh, no, thank you. I've never seen a ladder match do this, though. Like, doesn't make sense. I don't even know what to say that hasn't already been said. Come on, Ms.Scorpion, somebody. See, the thing about the logic is, too, if you're outside the arena doing whatever, like, that should be it. I don't know, but it ain't going on much longer, Rowdy. I don't know if Rowdy can hear anymore. Like if he... Here's what we're going to say. Here's what we're going to do. To make it so it's still a competition, the next woman to touch that briefcase wins. Might be TJ right now. If she reaches up, TJ wins. TJ is our money in the brief. Oh, hold on now. Hold on. I'll give him one more second. Right now, TJ is the winner. Regardless, if I stop this match, that means TJ wins. But she got it. She actually got a couple of them, so I'm just going to give it one more chance to see if the next person up there that touches it. But that's not going to change the winner. Right now, it's TJ. We said the next one. But now I'm curious. We've come this far. Might as well. And we have a men's also. I'm going to put the men's on a stopwatch at 15 minutes. The next person to touch the belt will be the one. Yeah. So, that is that. That's how that works. So TJ is going to be our Money in the Bank winner for that match. I'm going to have my stopwatch going for the men at 15 minutes, and I'll call it. I'll be like, it's been 15 minutes. We're moving on. We're not doing that again. Yeah, but it's gonna be TJ. I said the next one to touch it, and TJ was the one that touched it, so she's the winner. So that for the men, we're able to do it way faster than that because look, I've not seen them go that long though. Like, I've tested this a few times, and I've not seen them go that long. Then all of a sudden, this is like another level. And I told you, we're not doing the NWO thing where we're breaking records, how long the match goes. Not interested in that. We got a lot to get through tonight anyway. So right now, we have Dragonov's light heavyweight title on the line.
And is for the light heavyweight championship.
Yeah, I might even make it 10 minutes, because that's too long, and I don't think it's fun for anybody watching at home. You can, and you can randomly let the computer choose the winner. You can choose the winner. Like, you can do it that way for sure. Now, one of the true cruiserweights making his way down to the ring right now, light heavyweight championship on the line. Dave, your wrestler, wrestled in the very first match of the evening. And I'm telling you, for a really small wrestler, Cameron ends up holding his own very well against larger wrestlers. Now, this is for the light heavyweight champion. It's not like it's a much larger wrestler, but I'm talking even the super heavyweights. He seems to hold his own against. He's got this, it's weird, and I don't know how it happens. He just has the right combination of things where he can fight the bigger guys. The 2022 King of the Ring winner, making his way down to the ring, also currently our light heavyweight title holder. And Dave did make his own character. I have not downloaded it yet. That'll kind of be the next thing I do. You heard that, yeah. Crowd's calling for tables. There will not be any tables that I know of in this match. Yeah, I think it works out better. And it opens it up for more people to wrestle. The cruiserweights can still compete against the light heavyweights, and vice versa. Look at Dragonov giving his little dragon shimmy. And then it's weird, like, it was really easy before with the women to have a cruiserweight title, but it is not as easy as you think it is in this game. So that's why we went with the light heavyweight title for the women as well. I like it, Jane. Smash that like button. But only do it if you believe in Bigfoot, but not Bigfoot's brother, because I'm going to tell you what, that would be weird. Not into weird stuff here.
Introducing the challenger from Sweetwater, Texas, weighing in at 205 pounds, Cameron Wolf Barton.
No, I did change up Dave's creation a little bit, but yeah, that wasn't
And introducing
Dave.
the champion.
And we might download Dave's and see it, I don't know.
Weighing in 232 pounds. He is the light heavyweight champion, the Dragon.
Dragonov, man, I like the way Dragonov looks. I like the way most of the wrestlers look in this game better than even on the older game. Yeah, I know. You think about it, like you're like, wait, what? Wouldn't be believing in Bigfoot be weird? No, this is brother. Like that'd be crazy. So this is interesting. Even though Cameron is the smallest wrestler we have in TSW, there's not a huge size difference between the two of them. Yeah, I think so too. Dragonov catches Cameron kind of weird. I thought he missed him, but he actually caught him on the way by. Yeah, and I am really liking the difference in the belts. I'm like, just a lot of things. There's just a lot of things that are different. I am interested, though, to see how these Money in the Bank things work. So, it makes you want to win the belts. You know what I mean? You're like, I'd like to win that belt and carry that belt around. Have that belt on my character. Next, the hardcore belt, and we haven't had the hardcore title on the line for a while, but that will be on the line coming up next. Count up to 7 already. This might be the fastest match of the night if these two wrestlers don't get back in the ring. And quite a weird looking hip toss, but very effective. Cameron now trying to get up to the top rope. Dragonov, I thought he might have saw him coming, did not. Off the second rope, lion salt. And that's the part of Cameron where he can get rolling. If he gets rolling like that and starts stringing these moves together, he is fast. And it can change the whole complexion of a match really quick. But with the bigger guys, if they get a hold of them, it doesn't last very long. You just saw what he did. I did too. I didn't think they were coming back in. Cameron now waiting for Dragonov to get up, jumps and misses. And I got to tell you, I am pretty sure he misses that move more than he ever hits it. Like, I almost don't even know why it's in his arsenal. And a 2 count went a lot farther. I wasn't even going to count that. I did not watch it last night. I don't watch a lot of the current wrestling. I keep up with it a little bit. Like, I watch shows that tell me what happened, but they're almost getting to the point where I want to start watching again. Now Dragonov going up to the top rope. And hit it? 1, 2, 3. And I think the odd way that Dragonov hit that move might have even put a little hurting on Cameron, a little more than it should have. Yeah, the Undertaker's induction should have been great. Honestly, that's Dragonov trying to shake the hand of an NWO member, and does. Nice, good sports, NWO. Now, they're not quite like the old NWO. They are still members of TSW. Makes that a little bit different. Now, hardcore title on the line tonight. Eagle Star getting a shot again at the hardcore title. One of the hardcore icons of TSW, Strudel getting his shot, and Digital getting his shot at a title belt right now tonight. And it will be for the hardcore title. What's funny, the way that belt is, it'll actually match Digital's outfit if he goes ahead and wins the title. Yeah, I know, like, at some point they'll have, like, it'll come out and then I'll be able to watch it. Just funny, I just haven't been, I'm really into wrestling. I just haven't been that into current wrestling. I think that's what I like so much about this, because we kind of get to control it. It's about all of us that are sitting in here, you know, just wrestling fans, and when we're getting out to live out maybe some of our wrestling dreams right now. So, yeah, pretty excited. I'm very excited about this stuff. And then you guys too, man, with all the likes and the shares and the views and the watching and all the stuff. It's really amazing. It's starting to grow a lot on this channel, and I'll tell you, in the last 3 weeks, we had more views and hours watched than I've ever had in 1 year. So, and that's all thanks to you guys, and I really appreciate that. As we grow, hopefully once we get up over that 1,000 mark, we can add a few things to it. What is this? The moon shining down, the lights coming down on Strudel. That is kind of a crazy entrance. I did not know that's what his entrance did, but I love it. No, me too. That's why, that's what's funny. I am starting to get a little bit of the itch to watch some of the stuff. If they ever go back to where it's not separate brands and it's Raw and SmackDown and all the wrestlers wrestle on all of them, I'll probably go back to watching it. But until then, I don't know. But I will always keep up with it. So Strudel makes his way down to the ring. Sentinel, you did wrestle. I think it was in the second match. It was in the second match of the evening, and it was for the TSW Intercontinental title. Not going to ruin it. I'm going to let you watch it. I think when you look at Eagles, like Eagles' outfit it's like Phoenix. It's the exact outfit, and it makes it a lot more, like, it makes it so you can understand how upgraded this game is versus 2K19. Like, the depth of that outfit right there, like the stuff and the pouches and everything on top, crazy. But Eagle makes his way down to the ring. He has got to collect that bounty. And that bounty tonight is going to be the Hardcore Championship. Got an idea for another title belt, too, like a specialized title belt that I'll be working on, maybe even tomorrow. That was Digital Dog's last opponent right there. He brought him out so he could witness the destruction of his next opponents. I think that's one of the better entrances, too. Like, we know whose entrance that is, but you put Digital Dogs into that entrance, and I think it makes it even better. It's an intimidating entrance. Yeah, that is crazy. Also, another thing you can do, though, is go, because I always post it on my Twitter account, and I think that's where a lot of people get it from also. The current TSW Hardcore Champion making his way down to the ring. What we did is there is now, and this is it, a Fatal 4-Way match that has Extreme Rules. So you're going to see the Hardcore title defended like that a lot. Sometimes it's going to be some one-on-one stuff, but we have so many wrestlers, and I know we all want to see ourselves wrestle, so I'm like once a week is what I try to do when I set up these shows so that we can all see ourselves at least wrestle one time a week on one or the other shows. Now, this is a pay-per-view, though, so you want to see yourself on a pay-per-view win the championships. That's what I'm saying. So I don't think you can make it. I don't see anything like, when you make a title belt, I don't see anything that says mixed title, like where it's men's and women's championships. Or I would make one, for sure. Not yet. You're in the men's Money in the Bank match, which we have all agreed will not go longer than 15 minutes. At the 15-minute mark, I will start this timer when the thing starts. At the 15-minute mark, I'm going to announce the next one to touch that belt wins. That's how TJ won, because we don't want to watch that match for 2.5 hours. So, it's coming up. It hasn't happened yet. That's what we had to do. We had to cut the other one short and I've just never seen them go that long. Well, in our league, I haven't seen them go that long, and I've tested them out, so it's kind of weird. But I think 8's too many. I think that's the problem. I think 8 wrestlers, it's too many wrestlers. So what's interesting, 2 of the larger wrestlers are kind of, oh, Strudel's like, I am not having this, and Digital Dog says, oh yeah, you are. You will let Cecil Davis relax in the corner without trying to body slam him. Digital comes out, gets a chair, and I think he's going to get them both. But he's going after Strudel, hits Strudel right on the knee. Eagle Star sees it coming and gets that chair out of Digital's hands, but then gets thrown into the side corner for his troubles. Eagle now, second rope, Bulldog off that second rope, almost like a version, a little bit, of the Golden Hammer. I love it. Look at that pin. I love it. Man, that was a quick reversal. I think Cecil thought he was going to come in and get him some of that. Eagle stomps on the head of Digital and then immediately stomps on the head and pow. Pops Cecil right in the head, gets that reversal round. Cecil, though, tries to get it in. Eagle reverses him again. I don't think Cecil's going to get the better of Eagle tonight. And Cecil is our current TSW Hardcore Champion. Digital going for some more. Gets the sledgehammer and gets Strudel with the sledgehammer. You do not want to get that. You get an 8-pound sledge to the knee, that'll do it. And Digital just crushing the skull right now of Strudel. Goes for the leg drop, but Strudel gets up. Gets a little move. Eagle, though, rolls up the hardcore champ. 1, 2. And Cecil kicks out in 2-0. I thought that might have been it, because Eagle has been getting the better of him the entire time. And huge left hand from Eagle onto Strudel. Strudel rolls out of the out of the ring. There is a baseball bat down. We've seen a hockey stick just came out. Cecil grabbed him in enough time to not get bludgeoned by a hockey stick. Digital, though's like, I found the chair. Oh, no, I don't want the chair. I found it, but I don't want it. Walks right past Strudel. Cecil Davis looks like he just got split open. And Digital, I'm shocked. I thought he was going after Strudel. Instead, Strudel sneaks up behind him. Cecil gets out. He's going for a weapon. Comes up with a shovel and hits Eagle with the shovel repeatedly, but he gets out of that. Big slam by Strudel down on Digital. That might do it. 1, 2, and a 2 count there. Holy goodnesses. Yeah, if you guys figure out how to make mixed title belts, let me know, because I will make them. Hockey stick. He got a hockey stick upside his head. He got a hockey stick upside his head. Eagle too bleeding, and now Eagle's like, give me that hockey stick. Let me show you how to use this thing. Slap shot. Here, get down in the crease, and let's put a slap shot right up over the post. And that's what he's doing. I kind of wish the blood would soak through the mask. If you have a cloth mask, like Cecil's got a cloth mask on, if the blood, like we know he's split open, but it'd be cool if it would soak through there. Digital gets it reversed around on Strudel. Cecil trying to hit Eagle with a shovel again. Eagle gets him though, throws him into the ring. Hey, make sure you come back because you haven't wrestled yet tonight, but you are wrestling, Simba. And here goes Digital. 1, 2, 3. And eliminates the hardcore icon Strudel. But I don't think he sees Cecil waiting on him. And Cecil is known for bringing these matches like from the ashes. Like he could almost be named Phoenix. Mr. Phoenix. Oh! A left to the gut. And for some reason, nobody can throw anybody inside the ring. Oh, there we go. Eagle was going to kind of sneak up on Cecil. Cecil saw it coming. Digital was motioning for the choke slam, but Cecil caught him. And Eagle back up in time. Now even more blood coming from the top of Eagle's head. It looked like Eagle was going to try to get a choke slam on Digital. That would have been interesting to see. Instead, power bomb to the outside, and Eagle just missed landing on that chair. Digital rolls him up. 1, and only a 1 count. Cecil trying to walk away. Digital's like, get back here. Too many things going on. Everybody throwing everybody everywhere. And Cecil now has a baseball bat. Don't know if anybody sees this coming. They sure don't. And I think Cecil just hit a double off of Eagle Star's back. And there it is. The breach rolls him up. 1, 2, and only a 2 count. That is Cecil's finishing move called the breach. And a super kick splits Digital open. I thought he might have gone for the pin. It's not. And instead puts him in a version of the figure 4 leg lock. Will Digital be able to get out of this? No. He taps out, and now it's 1-on-1. Eagle Star versus Cecil Davis. And he just smacked him in the back of the head. He said, hey, take this. I'm going to smack you in the back of the head. Gave him a brain duster. That's what my dad called him. If I started talking too much in church, I got the brain duster. Rebecca Gravely, welcome to the stream. And Eagle Star taps out Cecil Davis to become our brand new TSW Hardcore Champion.
And new Hardcore Champion, the Eagle.
bringing it back, bringing the belt to the Four Horsemen. Right now you have Rowdy, who is the world champion, Four Horsemen, and now you have Eagle Star, who is the hardcore champion of the Four Horsemen. So, doesn't really matter how the tag team titles go tonight, but maybe Dave and Ghost end up hooking up and going after the tag team titles and bringing them all in. Witcher, what is going on? Welcome to the stream. So very much appreciated. Remember, guys, drop likes on the video, subscribe if you're new, and share it. I'll tell you a funny story about me one of these days. It has to do with sharing. And a little Frankie Two Fingers growing up. So next, the Maniacs, the current tag team champions, are putting the titles on the line tonight against the Legends, Danny Ladz and McWayne. Had to give McWayne a mask though. Like I had to make it. I'm like, hey, let me give him a mask so that people don't confuse him and Dave, because they look kind of similar. But let me get masks on. And all the Legends, because Peyton Hardy is still part of the Legends too. All three of them are part of the Legends, and they have decided to wear the gray, the red, and the white NWO symbol to kind of distinguish themselves. But all of them wear masks. So McWayne's going to be a part of the Legends. He had to don the mask. So it's kind of funny. He goes the same way Danny. If you remember way back, I will go and check that out. Absolutely. Yep, I will check that out right after this. If you remember back when Danny Ladz made his debut, it was the one time he wrestled without a mask on. Ever since then, he's had a mask on. McWayne, his very first match without a mask. And now from here on out, probably going to have a mask on. I'm going to write that down right now, Rebecca, so I remember to go find it. I tell you guys, if you want to be in the wrestling, all you have to do is be in the stream. Danny's like, come on, Mick. Come on, Wayne, let's get in this thing. Now, the best part of this is their shirts. If you look at the entrance shirt, it says Legends Wanted. On the back of Wayne's jacket, it says Legends Wanted. And then when they take off their shirts, Danny Ladz's shirt says You Are Legend. Wayne's shirt says I Am a Legend. Peyton's shirt says We Are Legend. So yeah, funny. Yeah, the crowd really, they are a lot more into it for sure. Going after that winner chicken dinner. Now, what is probably the greatest tag team in TSW's history, the Maniacs. And there's been two different versions of the Maniacs, but the results have been the same. Then when you look at the very next, it's probably the Legends. And now the Legends. This is the second version of the Legends. So it'll be interesting. You've got like number 1 versus number 2, which is of course how it should be, right? But it can't always be that way. So the Maniacs versus the Legends TSW tag team titles on the line. The women's tag team will not be on the line tonight because, again, the world champion is one of the tag team title holders. Maniacs are crazy. The Legends are high flyers, so this should be a good match. And those are some sharp-looking title belts right there. What is going on? Kyle, welcome to the stream. Kyle, man, I got to write your name down, too. Let me get this written down. Kyle has been in the stream quite a few times, too. He needs a wrestler, so we're going to get him hooked up with the wrestler also. So getting off the bat, ScJumpman putting Danny Ladz into a submission hold. Wayne getting in and breaking that up pretty quick. And you can tell that the Legends do give up a little bit of size to the Maniacs. But that has never stopped the Legends from winning title belts. Guys, remember, if you're new to the channel, subscribe. Drop a like on the video. Dragon Slayer, welcome to the stream. Subscribe if you're new. Turn on the bell notification so you don't miss any time we go live. And share the video. It'll make Frankie Two Fingers happy. It'll make Totes My Goats happy. And even make Mom and Dad, Grandma and Grandpa, everybody be happy. They'll be like, I know I raised a fine young man or a fine young woman. I taught them how to share, and they're sharing the video. They're sharing the wrestling video. They got to like it. Danny now getting things turned back around on ScJumpman. ScJumpman, too, helped me make quite a few of the characters that you see here tonight, so that is also good. And he was getting quite a good singles push, but then ends up winning the titles, the tag titles, and so that is what the focus has been on, and has quite a few title defenses. Wayne off the top rope. And that is crazy. One of them jump swinging DDTs, and jump moves a lot different than most of the big men move. So, something you got to keep an eye on. But if you look at the Legends already tonight in their very first time wrestling in the ring together. Oh my God. Jump with that big uppercut. I'm surprised Danny's boots are not left in the ring. Mine would have been in the ring right there. I would have had to be like, how many timeouts do I get? Because I got to call a timeout to get my boots back on. Where was Milkman jumping to? Was he trying to hit the ref? I mean, Wayne is going to take that. Started to take advantage of that and does. DDT down on Milkman's head. And a huge missile drop kick. Danny getting back over to his corner. So now we're starting right back where we kind of were. Milkman getting it turned back around. Wayne trying to get up to his feet. Milkman's got him. And a huge clothesline on Wayne. And Wayne probably needs to find a way to get out. But and this is what the tag champs do. They are very good at tagging in and out. What's funny, they don't do a lot of double team moves. That is something I've noticed. They'll do some, but normally it's in and out, in and out. Both men somehow miss. Wayne recovers first, though. And now looks like he's going to get Danny tagged back into this match. And this is exactly how the match started with Danny and Jumpman. And it was a good back and forth match. Danny, though, taking the advantage and looks like he's going to get him with the trifecta. And one suplex deserves three. 1, 2. Oh, only a 1 count, really. And Jump has got Wayne. Doesn't know where to take him. Wayne reverses it back around. Now both Legends in the ring and only one Maniac. And that is a crazy move. Holy Moses. You could almost call that a scunion buster. And here we go. Now, these two have had more double team moves than the champs have. Double kick. Takes him up. Throws him back down on top. Is he going to go for the pin? Does not, but tries to get the crowd going. And we got a lot of folks in the chat tonight. I thought he was going to get out of that. He ducked him. And Milkman came back with the other foot and hit him right in the side of the head. Little ear hole shot. And too far away. Milkman's too big. As soon as Einstein did the whole MC squared thing, Milkman did not pay attention to that and came up short, delivering that knee. Wayne now back on his feet. Wayne just delivered knife-edge chops to whoever. Milkman, the referee, like, it doesn't matter. He's just, why not let it fly, he says. Milk's like, I got to get out of here. These guys are on another level. These guys are on level 2. I'm only on level 1. Jump, catches him, rolls up the leg. 2, 3, Danny could not get there in time to save it, and the Maniacs come away from Money in the Bank, holding on.
And still the World Tag Team Champions, the Maniacs.
To their tag team title belts. And I don't know, like, if the Legends can't take away their tag title belts, like, who is going to take away their tag title belts? They have defeated Totes McGoats and Jace Wagner. They have defeated the Legends. They have defeated the Madness. Like, these guys right now, they're just on a run. They're on an epic run right now. That ref was fast. That ref was fast. Now, we went through the women's Money in the Bank match, and we learned some valuable lessons. And we are not going to do it again. I'm here to tell you. So, when that bell rings, I am going to start a timer. And when that timer hits 15 minutes, the next person to touch that briefcase is going to win. We are not watching this match for the next hour or 2 hours. Just telling you. And I have found out that apparently 8 people might be like 4 too many. Like, at 4, it works out really good. It's a really good match. It takes about 10, 15 minutes. Somebody wins. It's nice. At 8, apparently, that is like, I thought, like, maybe it'd take 15, 20 minutes, but it'd be fine. No, that is not how it goes. So, just so you guys know, that is how this one is going to go. At 15 minutes, and I'll announce it. I'll be like, bam, 15 minutes has happened. The next person that climbs that ladder and touches that briefcase is the winner. I know. It is way too many. Yeah, I will definitely check it out, Rebecca. I'll make sure that it all kind of lines up and matches into what we have going on. The only other thing that I change, I look at the finishing moves because there's only 2 wrestlers that have almost the same. It's different, but it's almost the same finishing move. Everybody else's finishing move is different. So we're not going to have 2 people that do the end of days or apparently 3 people that do the stunner. Because there's 2 people that do the stunner, or a version of the stunner. I call them different things, but it's the stunner. But that is definitely not going to be the last time. I think what we're going to do the next time is take 4 tag teams and put the tag belts on the line. See if they could survive that. So I don't know if you guys have seen Father Time yet or not. I didn't see anybody say that they've seen him. This could very well be the first time you're seeing Father Time. definitely going to change that. Father Time has no business stepping over the top ropes. That would hurt the family jewels for sure. Look how tall he is. Like, his waist is barely over the second rope, so we know that's not right. So I must have missed that up, but yeah, Father Time, wait till you see this. His wrestling attire. He is on level 3. Looks scary. Looks like one of the, what they call those, the ice people. Jace Wagner making his way down to the ring. Also eligible for the Money in the Bank contract. Now, if you guys don't know what this is, inside that briefcase is a contract for a shot at the world title that can be cashed in at any time. I don't think you can cash it in if they're eating at a restaurant, but anytime they're in the ring or you're in the ring, you can cash it in. So we have seen this happen before where Boom had won the world title. I can't even remember from who, but Boom won the world title, I think from Recon Delta. And Boom never touched the world title. GCRock cashed in his Money in the Bank briefcase, had a match immediately with Boom, who had just wrestled a match, and GCRock wins, pins, and takes home the title. Boom becomes the world heavyweight title or champion and never touched the title belt until this season when he re-won it for the second time. Boom had to win it 2 times to actually get to touch the world title belt. Recon Delta, the head of Doom, heading down to the ring right now. Former world champion, GCRock, former world champion, is also in this match. Boom, just recently a former world champ. And I think those are the 3, Simba, Kedri, Mr. Sifter, Jace, and Father Time. I don't think Father Time's won the world title either. Maybe Father Time has. So maybe it's 4-on-4, where we have 4 past world title holders and 4 never won the world title. So, but this is the best chance you've got. Like, this is the best shot you possibly get winning this, because now you control exactly what's going to happen when you get your world title shot, where if you don't win it and you get a world title shot, the world title guy knows you're coming for him. This way, at least you get a plan. It's on your terms. And you kind of have that slight advantage. You could wait. It could be a middle of a match. You can go in there. It could be the end of the match. Like, they're like, oh, and he wins. And all of a sudden, you run in. You're like, hand the referee your briefcase right there. And now you're getting another world title shot. And he just wrestled for the world title, right? They've already had a match. So this is a huge match. I'm just saying, we're not going to watch this match for 2 hours, and we're not going to ever have eight people wrestling this match again. So, the first person, they can either win the match in the first 15 minutes the right way, or they cannot, and whoever touches that briefcase after 15 minutes will win the world title. Because we have a lot of matches still to get to. There's still 5 matches after this, with the women's lightweight or light heavyweight title will be on the line. The women's intercontinental title will be on the line. And then the women's world title is on the line. Ozzy versus Cheyenne. And the TSW men's world title, the brand new winner, Rowdy, will put his title on the line tonight against Rob Simpson, the leader of the NWO. And then in the main event, this could be the last time we see Hulk Hogan in a TSW Wrestling ring. But Totes McGhost will be going after the Hall of Fame NWO title belt just to steal it back, just to get it away from Hulk Hogan. Now, I don't think it'll be the last time those two have it out. Just might be the last time they ever have it out in a TSW arena. Look at look at Boom. Almost looks a little naked without his title belt on. He went straight to Commissioner Cena after that match and said, hey, I need to be in this ladder match to get another shot at my world title. And Boom, one-on-one, I'm telling you, probably, just from what I've seen, I think he's the toughest one to beat in a one-on-one match. You get, 3-on, 4-on, 8-on, 6-on, whatever. Weird stuff can happen in those matches. Ladder matches, table matches, weird stuff can happen, right? One-on-one, Boom is tough to beat. And Rowdy did it. The toughest way you can do it, Rowdy beat him one-on-one. Normal match. Straight up. Rowdy might be trying to take over that title as, toughest one to beat. We'll see. Yeah. Yeah, Boom is a big boy. And this is not, the next person coming out is not like Wesley Snipes on steroids. He's like a disco dancer on meth. Kedri, though, does look like an Irish warrior. And Kedri is going to get some touches up, too. I've found a couple things, and I keep forgetting until I see them. And then I'm like, oh, God dang it, I didn't put this on or that on. He's going to get a couple updates to his outfit. Be pretty cool. And I'm hoping that we finally got his finishing move right. So his finishing move, a couple people's finishing move, they changed the names of it inside the game, so they've been harder to find. I think I found it, and I'm pretty sure I put it on. Fingers crossed. Because I like his finishing move, the Irish car bomb, but it's not what it's called anymore, so hopefully I put it on him. This could only be one person. The boss. Like, there's a few scary entrances. This is one of them. You'd be like, you would not want to fight that coming down to the ring. I'd be like, you stop making your helmet glow, sir, before I fight you. Not having it. Look at you with your glowing helmet. Not doing it. I'd be wrestling them. I'd be like, where's the off button? The off button's got to be back here somewhere. You can hear the crowd. Crowd's getting, they're like, yeah, that's it. Right there. They wouldn't be saying that if they had to step in the ring, though. Yeah, kind of does. Kind of does. I think we're down now to our last entrance. It's got to be the king. Simba. Spawn meets Spawn 2, yeah. Brand new World Television Champion Simba making his way down to the ring, gold belt around his waist. Is he going to be able to take home? Is he going to be able to take home the Money in the Bank? Instantly get a shot at the world title. I keep wanting to change up this title belt a little bit, but then when I see it, like with wrestlers walking down to the ring with it on, I'm like, that looks really good. I don't want to mess it up. Here we go, 15 minutes on the clock. Somebody is either going to win this or they're not. Then we're going to determine who the winner is by who touches it first. You think in the amount of time I would have said all that, I would have had this stopwatch set up, but now it's rolling. Stopwatch going right now. At 15 minutes, we'll have decisions to make. Look at Sifter, though. Get up real quick. See, this is ultimately the problem. But I'm going to tell you, even the women's match, even though it went longer than it needed to, it was still a really good match with a lot of highlighted key moments up in there. So pretty cool. I mean, match worth watching for sure. What is G doing? G just standing there. Recon doesn't know what's going on. Jace, big body slam down on Kedri. Father Time still on the outside. G's got Simba up. Boom, now back in the ring. Kind of G's old version of the Rocky Road. Throws him on down there. Jace swinging that ladder, getting people out. And in matches like this, like we said it before, but you got to just pick the person you're kind of rooting for and pay attention to what they're doing, because there's a lot going on. G now making his way up to the top. And then ultimately the problem is they don't let him do anything in enough time, or anybody for that fact, in enough time to determine a winner. And this is the stuff that we saw. Now, when there's 4 people, it's a lot easier to get this done. Match takes about 10 minutes. It's a very, very good but quick-paced match. But they do need to fix some of the logic on this stuff and have some of the wrestlers stay down for longer as the match goes on, right? If they're beat up, they don't stay down long enough is the problem. And maybe it's just something that happens only in a ladder match. Who knows? Recon kind of standing there at the match. Jace in the way. Recon's like, let me get him up and out of here. Father Time's like, let me get you both up out of here. Let me just, why not let it fly? And I'm going to tell you what, Father Time, in the things that I've seen, is a very, very tough wrestler too, which he was anyway, right? But he has maintained that toughness from 19 to 22, so very interested to see what goes on with Father Time moving forward. Simba, Jace getting after it, GCRock and Recon getting after it, Kedri and Sifter on the outside. Look at that big choking boot from Father Time onto Boom. Finally gets Boom down. It's like, let me get you down on my level here. Pulls him out of the corner. We are currently at about the 5-minute mark. And Jace delivering the ladder punches. Now see, this is the part that I'm talking about right here. Look, Jace, way too slow. Why did he walk so slow up the ladder? That's something that's got to get fixed. It's not that I mind him walking slow up the ladder, right? But look how hard this game is. And then somebody down there can just hit him 4 quick times, and then that's done, and, you know, whatever with that. So this is the thing that goes on back and forth. Now Recon gets him out. Now nobody should really know that what's going on. But immediately Kedri figures it out, right? Like, and it doesn't matter who it is, but it's too much. Too many people figuring it out too quick. With 8 people. With 4 people, it's actually a really good pace match. Whoa, Simba starts delivering ladder shots. Boom somehow doesn't get his. Picks up Simba, gets him into the corner, and throws him up. Now see how fast they go up, but they know that there's problems, right? They know there's enough people to stop it. So they run up the match fast, or ladder fast. When nobody was around to stop it, Jace went up super slow. Like, but for what reason? Doesn't make sense. So yeah, there's some logic I think that needs to be fixed in the ladder match, unless you want to watch a ladder match for 2.5 hours. And there it is, in case you were wondering, he still has it. The Sands of Time move, and that is a move that has won him a lot of title belts. That has put a lot of gold around his waist. It will not put anything around his waist tonight, because you cannot tap anybody out. You cannot pin anybody. The only way to win that match is to put that ladder in the center of that ring and climb up to the top of it. You take that ladder, turn that son of a gun sideways, and stick it straight up your candy. Yeah, you guys know the saying. Apples? Candy apples? So Boom gets it set up. Don't know what he's doing. Father Time, like, this is a thing. Now all of a sudden he notices. Like, it's too much. I'm not saying people wouldn't notice, right? People would notice, but like they notice too soon. Why would GCRock not be trying to knock Kedri out? Like, look how slow Jace is going up, and it's not just Jace. It's just nobody is paying attention to him. Now, Jace did get one more thing in there. We might make this at 10 minutes because it's not even close. There's no way in the next 5 minutes they're going to figure this out. So in 3 minutes, I'm going to make the announcement that the next person to touch that title or that briefcase is the winner. Which means, just so you can see it, that person's going to have to make that little dial thing come up. If the dial comes up, they are the winner. So TJ got to win the first one. Who is going to win the next one? We are now at... Well, the dial won't come up for two people. We're now at the 8-minute mark. 2 minutes. Sifter, though, letting it fly against Simba. Like, he was just letting the rights go. And the boom shakalaka gets delivered to Kedri. The lawnmower knee gets delivered to Boom. Jace is like, I don't know who he's going after. We have Father Time on the ground. We have Boom on the ground. Kedri's on the ground. Recon's on the ground. That's what I mean with 4 people. If 3 of them are on the ground, we could be doing some stuff right now, right? Yeah, I was going to say, G set the ladder up in the wrong spot. Look, Kedri is tapping out, but it doesn't matter. Kedri is not out of the match. Now, nobody's looking at GCRock. Look how slow he's climbing up that ladder. Look at Sifter delivering all kinds of stuff. 9 minutes has passed. In 1 minute, it's about to get on. We're about to get it on. So TJ, our first Money in the Bank winner. Oh, and big slam goes down. Ten seconds. Kedri goes out, even though he's tapped out of this match, doesn't matter, that didn't count. 10 minutes. The next person that makes that dial come up is going to be our Money in the Bank winner and win a shot at the world title anytime at their discretion. So the next person from this point forward to bring that dial up is the winner. And I promise you, we will never have this happen quite this way again. Look at this. Boom, just passed it out. Big old body slam. Simba trying to become that Money in the Bank winner. Going after Jace with the ladder. And Jace keeps getting him to stop. Recon going after Sifter. Simba recovers pretty quick from a DDT. Boom. Apparently wants Sifter. Sifter says, all right, come up into this corner. That's no problemo. But he gets out of the way. He did. That is awesome. That is awesome. I've taken it that you're Mrs. Sentinel. Yeah, he said that he made it around. I said, you just got to tell me who it is. We will get her in as well. So, G didn't bring it up. I thought he was going to be the one to bring it up, but he did not bring it up. And it might be Kedri. No, Kedri jumps off the top of the ladder, down on top of GCRock. Recon Delta now going for the... And Recon Delta is going to be our brand new Money in the Bank winner. Congratulations. Goes out to Recon Delta. Yeah, it's bad because like I tested these matches out and this didn't happen, and you could tell we'd be here for hours and hours and hours watching that. They weren't even any closer. Only got 2 of those little bumps off. You got to get all the bumps off like that. It's going to be an hour-long match. It's going to be a 2-hour-long match. Nobody wants to watch that, right? Wow, congratulations to you two. Hell yeah. Me and my wife have been together 21 years. So, and I think, if I remember right, there is Eagle Star has been together. I think they've been together a while too. I think it's like 25 years. I know it's more than me. But yeah, we are celebrating 21 years this year. Won't happen until June, so it's been about 20 and a half, somewhere in there.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Women's Light Heavyweight Championship.
Thank you. Yeah, you guys too, for sure. That is awesome. So here we go. I am pretty sure this is also the debut of boots. I have had boots made for a little while, but just wasn't happy with how I had it going. I was like, we got to debut boots at some point. So she will be making her debut tonight. Yeah, no, you too, Digital. 20 years, I mean, that's a long time. That is a long time as well. But yeah, I figured, we just got to get boots going. So she will make her debut tonight, going up against the current light heavyweight champion, the Queen of TSW, Penny. 30 years, that's what it was. I knew it was a long time. I knew it was longer than mine. The coolest entrance in TSW getting ready to happen right now, and with the title belt around her waist. Now you see her, now you don't. Round and round she goes. Where her entrance attire is, only Penny knows. That is crazy. A crazy amount of glowing. So we just had the men's Money in the Bank winner. At 10 minutes, it was the next one to touch the briefcase. And that next person was Recon Delta. So Recon Delta is our Money in the Bank winner tonight. I'm telling you, Doom 2's been doing very, very well. Yep, we were going to make it 15 minutes. They weren't even close at 10, so we cut it back to 10 minutes and called it good. From here on out, Money in the Bank ladder matches will be 4-way matches, not 8.
From Boston, Massachusetts, the Boss. And introducing the champion from Dallas, Texas. She's the Women's Light Heavyweight Champion, PNE.
I'll let Eagle tell you who won the hardcore title. Penny and Boots getting ready to get it on for the women's light heavyweight title that replaced the women's cruiserweight title. 23 years for... Yeah, you know, and that's probably a lot. Like, the idea of what we're talking about right now is probably a lot of what makes this community great. I think we've got a lot of people in our community where more mature. I think we're a little bit older gamer group, you know. I'm not saying old, but older than 20-something. Like, most of us have been with our partners for over 20 years, you know what I mean? And even the younger folks, though, like I think that's a good example for them to look up to. Like, you can do it. You can have fun. You're exactly right. It's best when you marry your best friends. Yeah, but you guys are still together. You live together. You're partners. You go through the same trials and the tribulations. And it's a lot of work. You know what I mean? I don't think Eagle's going to tell you who won the hardcore title. I'm going to give you the hint, though. Like, they walk out holding up this many fingers. Eagle Star's the new hardcore champion. So you've got the World Championship right now. You got the Hardcore Championship. Maybe Ghost and Dave go after the tag team titles. Who knows? Maybe you and Eagle go after the tag team titles. You guys can hold the tag team titles and a singles belt. Penny, it looks like she's trying to get like some kind of figure four or version of the figure four locked in. Goes up to the top. And Boots sees her doing it, catches her in the stomach. Does Penny see Boots up on top, though? And Superman punch misses. Penny takes advantage of it. And Boots rolls out of that. Back and forth they go. And a big Harlem sidekick from Boots. Misses that, though. And that's kind of the neat thing. You see them miss more moves now than they did before, which is nice. It's not automatic when they go for the thing. Boots gets her feet up underneath that rope. Referee calls for the rope break. Penny's like, let me pull you out of here then. Let me go for a pin, see how this works. 1, 2, 3, and that might be the fastest match of the night. Penny retaining the women's light heavyweight championship. And that is, I think that's 2 pretty fast matches from Penny, actually. And that's what you like to see, the women of TSW, good sports. Yeah, Boots against Penny, but good sports in the end. Shaking hands. And just enjoying the thrill of the competition. Now here we go. TSW Women's Intercontinental Championship on the line. Tidy News just won this title last week in her debut, and Jane is coming down to get her shot at the Intercontinental title. And I told you, Jane is best one-on-one. So this should be a really, really good match. Yeah, I'm telling you, like, I'm pretty sure her last match was also really quick. Like, I think she came out and got after it and won that title in quick fashion. She won this match pretty quick fashion. Like, she came out, she was like, she wasn't messing around. Nice, Rowdy. I don't know. I'm telling you, I watch all these matches. I get to see the dark matches. I know kind of how that goes. My money's on Jane. We'll see. But that's where my money's at. If I was a betting person, and I am.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Women's Intercontinental Championship.
Let me mute it next time, though. Even when they make their way down to the ring together, they've got moves and they've got grooves. That's why I think they might rival Kedri in entrances now. The next dream match that will be out on Tuesday is Stone Cold Steve Austin versus the old red and yellow Hulk Hogan in their prime. The next match after that, because I've recorded 3 of them, and they're already scheduled to drop. The next match after that, yeah, they are getting it on, right? The next match after that, the third one, I don't know what is after the third one, though, but the third one is going to be Rey Mysterio Jr. versus Andre the Giant. So Kezzaboo is one of Jane's friends, played Red Dead Redemption. Jane introduced her to the division, and then we've helped her level up and stream and do some stuff, and yeah. Part of TSW, the TSW community, good people. That would have been awesome to meet Rey Mysterio. I wish at some point I would have met Sting. I was in the same arena as him one time, but we did not meet. That is the match. I'm serious. I almost changed it. I almost changed it to make that the first match. There's some crazy things that happen in that match. So I'm really looking forward to that. I think that comes out, I think Tuesdays and Fridays are what we're going to do. I'm going to try to stream Mondays and Thursdays best I can. But I've got so much travel coming up soon. It's going to be tough.
The Legend Killer.
I did it again. I got to change Jane's hometown.
Los Angeles, California. She's the Women's Intercontinental Champion, Teddy News.
And to be fair, I don't know where Teddy News is from either. She could be from England. She could be from the U.S. Who knows? And I'm going to tell you right now, speaking of that, especially on those videos or in the chat, doesn't matter. If there is a dream match you want to see, put it in the chat. Or put it on the Dream Match Series videos. Like, put it right down there in the comments section if there's a match you want to see. Like, you're like, man, it'd be super cool to see The Rock go up against... I don't know. Somebody. But right now, Intercontinental title belt on the line. Jane ran up underneath. Teddy News jumps over the top. Instead of getting thrown off, Jane, though, recovers really quickly. And now starting to take control of this match. That is so funny. That is so funny you said that, Dragonov. I'm going to show you something in a second. I am pretty sure. I'm going to look. I've got 10 matches written down. And look at Teddy get the boot up. Up on Jane. Jane trying to get out of that corner, but can't seem to do it. But Jane very resilient. And does she see Teddy News coming? Not sure she sees what's going on here. And Teddy, that was the move that she won the belt on, but does not look like she's going for the pin. Delivers the boot. Jane tries to get it turned back around. Stops one thing, but gets a backbreaker for her troubles. The Rock and the Ultimate Warrior. That's hilarious you said that. I don't know if I can make you see it. But if you look at number 6, it's backwards, but you can see The Rock and Ultimate Warrior, Dream Match number 6. Oh, please win. 2. Oh, that's the pin I want to see Jade win on. I've never seen her win on a pin like that. Like, it is the most nonchalant pinning move. Like, you would really have to have the person beat to win on that pin. But I want to see it so bad. Goes for the pin again. 1, 2, 3. And I told you, you should have put your money in the bank. Pay-per-view, Jane, our brand new Women's TSW Intercontinental title holder. And like we have said, the Intercontinental title is the way to the world title. Tidy News cannot believe the loss. And that was a much faster match than I thought it would be. But Jane is tough to beat one-on-one. I'm just telling you. Most of the matches Jane's in, if you go back and you look, it's not one-on-one matches. It's a triple threat match. It's 4, it's whatever. And anything can happen in those matches. Winning the one-on-one matches, that's kind of, where you could tell, like, does it separate this? Does it separate that? Is it over here doing, So, crazy. Now, one of my favorite matches, we talk about this a lot. We've talked about this a lot the last time these two wrestled. This is the second time they're going to meet. And right now, Cheyenne Davis is 12-0 in defending singles titles. She has never lost a singles title match. And I thought it was going to happen last time when she was facing Ozzy. Thought that was what was going to go on. Didn't happen. She ends up winning. She was 11-0 at the time. Now she's 12-0. So, yeah, this is the match that I always want to see. If it wasn't for Hogan, this would be the main event.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Women's World Championship.
Yeah, and there are going to be some more wrestlers coming out in packs as they move throughout the year too. So I think Steamboat might be one of them. I love Ozzy's new outfit though. This outfit with the hat. If you guys missed Grady's, like his entrance outfit is actually pretty good too. The way it gets wrapped around, and then if you look at the strings that are hanging off that jacket, they are also like red, white, and blue. It's pretty neat. Not done on accident. That was done on purpose. Ozzy comes in with her Iron Man gloves. She's like, look, she's trying to hit you with the energy. Ooh, that would be a good one too. Cena and Hogan. Yeah. Yeah, and one of the reasons I went with Singh and Goldberg first, they've wrestled, I think, 2 times that I remember. But it was never a thing. It was never a highlighted thing, right? It was never like, oh, this is happening. Custom scene in the back that we made for the NWO. We'll make one for the 4 Horsemen. We'll make one for the Corporation. That'll maybe even one for Doom. That'll probably be it. Can't make too many, but we'll make some. Yeah, that was almost my first one too. was Crow Singh versus Undertaker, and that probably should have been episode 1. With it starting this week, you know what I mean? Undertaker getting inducted into the Hall of Fame, that probably should have been the one. Yeah, I did too. I wanted to see it. But current TSW Women's Champion making her way down to the ring. Josh, what's going on? Welcome to the stream, brother. Making his way down to the ring, or her way down to the ring, TSW Women's World Title on the line right now. We still have 2 matches after this coming up. One being the TSW Men's title, where Rowdy will defend his title against the head of the NWO, Rob Simpson, and Old School Hogan will put the NWO Hall of Fame title on the line tonight. Ozzy. Couldn't quite say the words right, but
from St. Louis, Missouri, she's the Women's World Champion, Shy Girl Davis.
So Cheyenne Davis is 12-0. 12-0 in title defenses. Ozzy, though, could be one of the greatest world champions TSW Wrestling has ever seen. Lost her belt to Cheyenne, but in her contract, gets a shot again at winning it. So will she win it back tonight? That's what we got to find out. That's what we're going to find out when that bell goes. Ding, ding, ding. So 2 of our greatest champions, whether you're a men's champion or women's champion, in the ring right now, title belts on the line. If this is your first time joining us, we make all the wrestlers. We make all the arenas. We make all the pay-per-view events. It's all created. We make all the title belts, and we make all the storylines. We put them on the line tonight. And a quick way to get yourself in to the TSW Wrestling Federation. Be in the chat. That's all you got to do. You're in the chat enough, you're going to end up in a wrestling ring near me. Maybe near you too. Who knows? Yeah, I thought about that too. I thought about maybe in our dream match series getting like factions. So that's why I've been playing around with the factions. If I can get it down right to where it's not crazy. I don't want the matches going more than 15 minutes in those one-on-one videos. We can do that for sure. Cheyenne, though, like, I'm telling you, on another level, might be 13-0 by the end of this match. Laying the boots right now to Ozzy and gets her up in that kind of, I don't know, we'll call that a nonchalant Steiner recliner. And Ozzy trying to get this thing turned back around. Has Cheyenne up, brings her down, and drops her on the back of that arm. Remember, Cheyenne can end a match. And it looked like she was about to put her in the 8-second ride, but Ozzy caught her and brings her back down. Now tries to get her rolled over into the Boston Crab. Referee, though, right on top of it. Hey, and props to the referee tonight. He has not gotten beat up, so that is crazy. Absolutely, and 1, 2, and a 2 count. Also, Josh also runs like an E-Federation, a WCW universe. So if you guys want to go check out his channel, you can, more than happy, like, go check it out. Subscribe, do the thing. We all got to support each other in this crazy YouTube world. Ozzy, though, now picks her up, slams her down. Not quite her finishing move, but laying the boots to Cheyenne, trying to get her world title back around her waist. And, oh, that is a crazy move. Looks like a submission move. Can Cheyenne fight out of this? Oh, yeah, the Von Erichs versus anybody, really. Hey, Josh, you can put your link in the chat if you want, brother. And Ozzy walks away again. 3-time TSW Women's Championship, wins it back from Cheyenne Davis.
New Women's World Champion, the X Factor, Oxley.
And remember, Ozzy made a statement weeks ago in Season 1 where she wanted to take on every single woman in the women's division and defend her title against them. And she now has the title back to where she can keep going on and trying to do that. Congratulations goes out to Ozzy. And I've told you before, even though Cheyenne, now she's 12-1, defending championship belts. Ozzy's still probably the greatest TSW champion we've ever had. Yeah, for sure. No idea. I'll tell you what, Rowdy, who is also in this match, though, GT 500, he might know. He might know who's in all that stuff. So right now, Rowdy, who has just won the World Championship from Boom in our last episode, is putting his title on the line tonight. Money in the Bank pay-per-view. And it starts right now.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Championship.
So look at that. Custom. You got to check it out. Little custom Titantron action going on. Rob Lee tells the camera, get in close. And yeah, I want you to check these out. And let's count them out together. I'm going to use this arm. And we're going to count these out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 abs. That's what he's got. He might need 10, though, to get the title belt out of the hands of Rowdy. But it's still not going to be an easy match. These two guys, when they lock it up, Rob is a former world champion. His finishing move's called C4. Former combat engineer in the U.S. Army. But Rowdy went after, and I'm going to say it, like so far from what I've seen, Boom is like the toughest guy to beat one-on-one. Went after Boom one-on-one in that match, and I mean, he won. Hands down, won that match in decisive fashion. And now, the enforcer of the Four Horsemen making his way to the ring with his brand new world title belt. And you may not know this about Rowdy, but this is the worst town he has ever been in. Guys, remember, if you're brand new to the channel, drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, turn on the bell notifications so you don't miss any time we go live. And share the video. It'll make your grandma happy. It'll make your grandpa happy. They'll be like, I knew I raised a good boy and a good girl that was good at sharing. Will TSW be able to maintain the World Championship, or will the New World Order come in and take it out?
Introducing the challenger from Hubbard, Oregon, weighing in at 274 pounds, the Warden, Rob Simpson.
I was talking about Rob Simpson.
Introducing the champion from
He is ex-military.
Nightclub, weighing in at 308 pounds. He is the World Champion, the Enforcer, Rowdy Hunt.
Rowdy looking good with that world title belt around his waist. Taking one last look at it, and he's like, I'm gonna be there. Be there in just a second, title belt. Make sure you don't get cold. Keep it warm for me, ref. Here we go. The match after this will be the final main event of the evening, and it will be for the NWO Hall of Fame title belt, which isn't even one of our belts. But Totes McGoats has sold all the rights to the New World Order, all the royalties, all the rights, all the naming rights, the branding, the trademarks, the logos. He's got it. Hogan said the last thing that you don't have is this title belt. So that is on the line tonight. Totes had to go through a series of matches to get to this point, but he's here. Quick one count on Rowdy. Wasn't even going to count it. Way too early on in this match. But right now, Rob Simpson firmly in control of this. And just like before with Boom, these are just two big boys going at it. And I can't remember who said it, but there is a lot of muscle in that ring right now. Hell, there's a lot of tattoos in that ring right now. Rowdy, though, fights through it, gets up, gets some paws on Rob, gets him up into the corner, racks him, stacks him, and then gets him back out in the center of the ring. Big elbow down there, laying the boots now. And Rob recovered a lot faster than I think anybody was expecting. And Rob getting to work on them legs, making sure that there's no figure four leg lock applied later on in this match. Nice. 1, 2, and a 2 count. Yeah, so thank you for your service, though, too, Rowdy. Like your wife's service and your service. I'm prior military. Rob Simpson, who is wrestling in there tonight, prior military. Old Army buddy of mine. But I have long said the toughest job in the military is the military spouse. You got to be everything. Like when I would get sent, I spent 5 years in Iraq. But when I went to Iraq, I had one job. My wife had a lot of jobs. One of them being my job. Oh, and a huge spear. Did not see that coming. 1, 2, 3, and Rob Simpson just stole the world title. Holy cow. Did not see that happening. I'm telling you right now, I'd punch him. I'd punch him. But that is not how we do things in TSW. I was Army as well. I was a 12 Bravo combat engineer. Oh, that isn't over. NWO and the Horsemen? I have a funny feeling that's going to be... We're going to see that match in the main event. Monday night, TSW Monday Night Wrestling. I can't let you guys keep being nice to each other like shaking hands. No way. Somebody's got to get a little mad, you know what I mean? So here we go. After all the trials and all the tribulations and the crazy, stupid long 58-minute and 37 match that we had to endure, it comes down to this. One-on-one, mano-a-mano, with one shot. Totes now owns every part of the NWO except for the Hall of Fame NWO Wolfpack title belt. Hogan is bringing it here tonight. He was hoping that he would have a chance to win back the royalties and the rights and all the stuff, right?
The following contest,
but he doesn't.
Is a no-holds-barred match, and is for
nice.
The WCW.
That's awesome. Thank you for your service.
Heavyweight Championship.
So this is not a title belt that is recognized by TSW by any means, but it is a very cool piece of memorabilia that Totes McGoats wants to get his hands on. Yeah. And it's a chance for him and Hogan to go at it again. Mano-a-mano, one-on-one. To see who is better. The new World Order or the old New World Order. And what's crazy, we have two glasses. Don't know if you've noticed because they're almost the same color. One's got water in it. One, whiskey. You know how we do. This is funny. I didn't like him when he was the red and yellow guy because the first time that I really saw Hulk Hogan was right before I got into wrestling. I saw him in Rocky 3. And he's the bad guy, right? He was Thunderlips. I've heard of Hulk Hogan, but I didn't really get to see him. So, yeah, I'm in the same boat. I never liked Hulk Hogan. I thought he was amazing for wrestling. I think he's the one that really kind of brought it to another level and made it more mainstream. To pass off the baton to then guys like the Hogans and the Ric Flairs and the Andre the Giants and the Brutus the Barber Beefcakes and the Ultimate Warriors, who then pass off those batons to Sting's. It's kind of Lex Luger, not really. Stone Cold, The Rock, Triple H, these guys that then take it on, the Steiner brothers that take it to another level. And I think that's the reason why I can't get into wrestling today, because I'm not sure that these guys are taking it to a different place. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I follow it. I don't watch a lot of it, though. If you know what I'm saying. Yeah, and it's hard to say. Like, I hear it. I hear what you're saying, but you wonder why. You know what I mean? Everybody's like, oh, he's arrogant, he's this, he's that. But what if you had every piece of your life, like, under a microscope, and everybody, like, you couldn't go in public, and you think it'd be great, but maybe after a while it wouldn't be so great. You know what I mean? Yeah, Sting, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Sting is my all-time numero uno. That was my guy. Love Sting, even to this day. So, you can tell. Totes McGoats' entrance is Sting's entrance.
The challenger from Huntsville, Alabama, weighing in at 275 pounds, the Reaper. And introducing the champion from Hollywood, California, weighing in at 302 pounds. He is the WCW World Heavyweight Champion, Hollywood Hogan.
Totes McGoats put all of his, Intercontinental title plans on hold to go after Hogan in that title belt just to take the last piece of NWO memorabilia from Hogan. Can he complete it tonight? The other part is, and you guys know this, I do not control the wrestlers. I only write the storylines and set up the matches, and then I announce the match. We both see them together. So can Totes pull it off? I don't know. We're about to find out. That is a lot of dude to be picking up on your shoulders and throwing into the corner like that. Totes bringing him out into the center of the ring, gives him one backbreaker, gives him a second one, rolls him off, and then Hogan tries to get away, but Totes right on top of him. Powerbomb, thought he might have been trying to take him out of the ring, but does not. And Totes, I'm shocked. Well, no, he's still going, okay. Staying on top of Hogan, keeping the offense going. Not worried about the crowd at all tonight. Two knees right into the chest of Hogan and a big right hand. I think Totes is trying to take it to another level tonight. Another big hand splits Hogan open, and we are very early in this match to be seeing any kind of blood. But it looks like Hogan is bleeding right above the nose line, like right in this area right here. But Hogan recovers quickly, puts Totes in a chin lock, but Totes gets out of it. So back and forth they go. Again, Totes owns all the rights to the NWO, but is not the leader, does not want to be the leader of the NWO. That falls on the new world champion, Rob Simpson. He is the leader of the NWO. Totes has his own kind of thing going on with another group. So very interesting. You too, Josh. Enjoy the stream. You guys go check him out. Another good wrestling content creator. And Totes on top of Hogan. But Hogan does not tap. Totes ducks the right, but doesn't duck the knee. And every time Hogan goes to get Totes, Totes finds a way to get back out of it. The extraction! This might do it right now. 1, 2, 3, and Totes McGoats brings home the NWO Hall of Fame title belt. And Hogan is out of TSW. We may see that title belt one more time not being defended. Maybe Totes will wear it down to the ring again, but that is going to go right on in to Totes McGoat's trophy case. So, guys, that is going to do it tonight. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for everybody stopping by. Congratulations to all the champions and everybody who may have lost a championship. This goes out to Rowdy. Rowdy will be facing Rob Lee again on TSW Monday Night Wrestling. Updated that arena a little bit. It should be pretty good, so that'll be good. But anyway, really appreciate all the love and support. Remember, if this is your first time watching it, drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, turn on the bell notification so you don't miss any time we go live. And we will catch all of you in the next one. Peace.